So in this video, I'll show you exactly how you can get actually followers to be able to, when you get attention to your page, to make it a living or a full-time income out of it, right? If you've been someone who's maybe posting content yet or haven't actually, and you've been maybe wanting to actually start posting content to get people to your page and to be able to essentially just transition from whatever you're doing right now to having people to your page around your passion or whatever you're posting, and actually make a living off it, right? You may be seeing other people doing it, and maybe you think it's a good idea for you, and essentially it is, because it's one of the easiest ways to actually monetize something online and make money online, from wherever you want, whatever you want to do. So it really is a good way. But now, how do you actually do so? The first step really is just to get followers. So in this video, I'll show you exactly how to get more followers into the door, into your page, essentially, so you can do whatever you want, as your job, as your full-time income, right? And a lot of people are doing this. You might think this is crazy for you to do, but I'm telling you, a lot of people are doing it. It's become pretty easy in 2024. So essentially, this is how we helped, as well, one of our clients get 30,000 followers. Although she was already popular, we helped her completely grow, and which really showed it in the business side of things. So I'll show you that example already. So maybe if you're watching this video, you're starting to post content online and building an audience. Maybe you are actually taking the steps to do so. Maybe you're having trouble growing your audience, and this is what's kind of unmotivating you, right? You believe you've hit a plateau, you're posting and nothing's kind of working, whether that be on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. You're posting and nothing's happening, right? Maybe it's you. Maybe you need more attention and traction to grow your business. Maybe your business that is completely online and where you're trying to grow is directly correlated to the people that follow you. So getting more followers is going to bring you more money. So if that's for you as well. So if that's you, you may be facing these problems. You don't know what strategy or content to post for growth. You're not sure what you can actually post and actually get you growth, either on these platforms. You have no idea if you should start maybe running ads for retention. You've heard about paid ads. You think, hey, maybe it's a good idea so I can dump money and get people come through there, which I'll kind of show you if it's good for you or not. Maybe also your content isn't getting any traction, even though you're posting like crazy, right? You're posting 3 times a day, whatever, and your content just simply isn't getting any traction. So therefore, you're not getting followers, and you're not being able to fulfill what you want. So that's maybe one of your cases as well. And maybe your goal with this is to be able to transition to being a full-time content creator or making money from your account and following that you have, right? Maybe you have a little small channel. That's what you want to do. Well, I'll show you exactly how you can do so. So, this is you. You want to have these kind of followers, this kind of attention to be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, essentially, right? So here's a simple basic strategy, which I'll go over, to be able to fix all these issues that you're currently having, right? And reference, here is someone who helped gain 30,000 followers in a month and a half, all organically, right? This is the clients we worked with. The person we worked with had good number of followers, but poor engagement, right? Which led to her getting very small growth. And although she had a lot of growth, bad engagement, bad growth, it wasn't a good model, right? So she went from having a few hundred followers a month to multiple thousands quickly. So really good quickly. And again, this completely changed her business, getting a lot of sales to her offer. And essentially, at the end of the day, you want those followers for them to be able to transition to something you're offering them, right? So essentially, that's really the goal, and that's why you're doing it, so you can make a full-time living off it, right? So firstly, I think you should start by understanding these basic fundamentals I'm going to show you. First of all, the ideal follower profile. So who is the exact person that would follow you, and why, right? And this is usually under 3 reasons. Either you provide educational content, so something that really helps them with either a pain point they have, a skill they're trying to learn. You're just really helping people through education of whatever your passion or skill is. Maybe you're doing entertainment or relatability content, so it's just kind of funny content that you're posting. You're people getting maybe some videos going viral, stuff like that. Or maybe it's simply just personality content, so how you are as a person, more than really the content itself, is getting traction, right? So these are the kind of content you can be making. Also, I'm talking to you if you kind of have already started posting content and you will kind of fall into these categories. But if you haven't, which is maybe in your case, then you want to kind of narrow down which kind of content you're going to make or you're going to provide, right? And after finding this, it will be way easier to determine what the issues or pain points of the people that follow you and the content you're posting are. Similar to what I am doing in this video by addressing your pain points as someone who's trying to make it as a content creator who's trying to monetize it. So similar to kind of what I'm doing right now, kind of pinpointing their issues and the pain points, or just in general, the emotions. And for the reason that people buy from these exact reasons, right? They'll buy from emotions. If you know anything from consumer behavior, they'll buy from emotions, pain points, or issues when they try to fix something, or when there's high emotions, right? Those are the reasons. Then you can start crafting content strictly around your audience and what they're actually in need of, or what is they're highly emotional about, right? But we talked about they're only going to buy for those specific reasons, so you have to make content tailored around it. Now, this doesn't have to be highly emotional every single time, and it's a roller coaster of emotions, but meaning this that you just have to initiate a little emotion when people watch your content, right? But you are doing this in a way where you can still make the content you make. Enjoy the content you make, essentially, right? So kind of what I mentioned, you want to make content that you still enjoy. I'm just talking to you about actually putting emotions inside your content and pinpointing their issues, right? Let's take an example, right? A parenting creator, someone who makes content about helping people with their family, motherhood, whatever it might be. They can make videos about parenting struggles, right? Very high in emotions, what parents are struggling with. You can make content around it, right? Relatability videos for parents is also a very good one. Also related to emotions. Tips and tricks to make life easier as a parent, also related to emotions, and maybe pain points and issues they're kind of trying to solve. And also things they didn't know about their child, right? So this is kind of, if you want to broaden the content, this is also very good. It can also lead to kind of emotions and wondering, what did I know, right? So these go to, essentially what you have to do is replicate this, but in your niche, right? What content are you making about, and replicate these kind of videos, and these kind of videos that unlock emotions. But in order to get thousands, if not millions, of views on those specific videos, you need to understand the next fundamentals of algorithms and video virality, which I'll show you in a minute. And this is probably the simplest step along the way, right? You may be thinking, oh, I have to understand the algorithms and everything like that. No, it's really, really simple on how you can actually do this. It's simply by clicking these, looking at the search, look at the export tab on your Instagram. If you do post on Instagram or maybe TikTok, just look at it, put keywords of your specific niche, and directly take an inspiration from it. See what videos are going viral, see what people are liking, see what people are buying off of. It's super, super easy. All your competition and everyone that's in your position is out there online, and they're posting content and they're showing their strategies online. So it's very, very easy to just replicate it simply and just see what they're doing and just do exactly what they're doing, right? So, and this is what we did in more detail, obviously, for our client who went from 194,000 to 228 followers in a month and a half, essentially, right? We use our strategies, which in this video I'll review to you because I want to give out some value and maybe some actionable steps. We essentially just figured out their audience and ideal follower fit and profile. So kind of like I mentioned, seeing what your audience is like, what their pain points are, what their issues are, what kind of emotions do they have for specific types of videos. Complete market research. So again, like I just showed you, finding what other people in their niche are doing, stuff like that. And then content schedule and structuring. So essentially, once you know exactly what to do, type of content to do, we helped out with the content as well. So figuring out what kind of content you have to post. Yes, it's good to post a lot. It's not a bad thing, but you have to be more strategic with it. So essentially, what kind of content you need to post and stuff like that. And also more that I won't necessarily reveal in this video because, there's a lot of strategies that goes into it, and I can talk about this forever. So there is a few things we did, and actually to get her to the follower gain that she had. And doing all of these exact strategies that we implement directly in her is what was able for her to generate business for her account. And again, make it a full-time income, essentially continue what she was doing before. So that being said, if you're someone who would like to get more followers to your page consistently, quickly, right? Because, making this transition to actually selling something online and getting a lot of followers and making it your whole business essentially is to get followers quickly. So, through virality, through algorithms, through doing market research, and also having people come into your page consistently, right? Because it's one thing to have a lot of followers 1 month, month after month, you have to have a lot of people coming in, right? That's the whole goal. And let's say you haven't yet launched your online program to convert those followers into your own program, which essentially, if you looked at my last videos, essentially that's the way you can actually make a lot of money through your own personal brand and your own audience. And to turn those new followers that you are going to acquire into paid customers, kind of like we did for her. Well, Del, if this helped and resonated with you, you can feel free to book in a call with us, and then we can talk about kind of what you're at in terms of getting followers and maybe selling your own program. We can talk about that situation and see if our systems and strategies can maybe help you out, and if it's a good fit for us to work together. So, if that's any of interest, I'll be the first link in the bio. So, again, if that's of interest, I'll be the first link in the bio, and I'll talk to you soon.